Hi there, so today I'm going to test some parts because I want to sell some of the stuff that I don't need. Like for example, these two modules, which is a 2 GB kit. Each module of this kit is 1 GB of DDR2 1066, and I really don't need it because the PCs that I have in my stash don't support XMP, and I use them for the modern operating systems, and 2 GB is not enough. So, and I don't need these modules. I mean, it's working fine, as you can see, it's working fine. But the problem is with the video card, because that thing well, I didn't test it thoroughly, and now I'm going to install an operating system for this testing to to see if I can sell it. The testing setup is this Asus P5V-VMDO equipped with Core 2 Quad Q9400 that I overclocked, and it's running stable at this frequency, and I'm happy for now. Well, let me tell you something. This motherboard has some issues, like that came from the factory, but because I looked on some reviews of this particular model, and it says the same thing that it exhibit when I did use this motherboard as a my main daily driver PC. The symptoms, when I have some power supplies, it turns itself on for no reason. I don't know why I did that, but oh well. It shuts off when I press the restart button. When I do restart by the keyboard, it shuts off. And when I reset the BIOS, I mean after the BIOS reset, save the settings that I modified after I reset it, whatever, and it shuts off because of that little pesky Intel NME firmware, which now it finally corrupted itself into oblivion. So here's the symptom of corruption of ME firmware. ME is in recovery mode when it's booting up. The fan is at 100%, and now it does this: CPU temperature 0, CPU fan speed whatever. So basically the ME firmware is inactive, and I cannot get out, and now I can. So yeah, I tried to downgrade the BIOS, update the BIOS, and there you go. That's the symptom right there. It's its own firmware. It's corrupted. While I did some change out the configuration of the memory, and yeah, it screwed itself on. Maybe it's because of the degradation, which is called data rot. So now I'm stuck with a defect from ME firmware. Yeah, but I tested it out, and this motherboard, it's still working without that crap loaded. I mean, the sound, the Ethernet, the USBs, and even I kept this system running 12 hours. I mean, it's still usable motherboard with that defect on, but yeah, the fan is at 100%. Now I'm going to log into my domain account. Yeah, because screw you. And I'm going to reboot the machine, and you see what really happens. So let's reboot. If it's responsive, I mean, I can reuse this motherboard in some computer, and yeah, it's rebooting. You see that? It's auto cycling the crap out of it and destroys the hard drive. So crappy motherboard. Yeah, it does that when it was new, and it still does it. Real disadvantage of owning this motherboard. but I got it from free from an abandoned PC and F1, and I don't have the PXE boot setup, so I'm going to go to advanced, onboard, LAN boot, go, and it does some artifacts. Alright, so I'm going to boot up this system into my installer and install Windows Vista, because that's what I'm going to use. I mean, to test this graphics card. So I'm going to install. Yes. And yeah, I'm not sure if I want to install the 64-bit version, but I'm going to try it. Here it goes. And skip that. Automat. And it's installing, and yeah, I will be back after it's done, you know, installing this operating system to this PC. Alright, so it has been installed. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It does it. Oh, it's preparing the desktop. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, we have Ariel. Let's do a domain join, and I will be back after I do that. Here it goes. It did work to join into my domain. Yay! So I'm going to do a little bit of, you know, into my retro account. You know, I'm crazy. I shouldn't, you know, connect a Vista machine into internet, because it's a freaking private network, and there's no danger in doing that. It's my own choice after all, so who cares about it? So the Ariel team works on this graphics card. Next thing is to, you know, install stuff for testing the graphics card, and then, you know, we'll see. I also forgot to tell you that this graphics card had been repasted, because the original paste had been dried out, and I almost caused, you know, a permanent damage to the GPU chipset, but fortunately I didn't, so that's why it's still working. And I replaced it with the MX4 thermal paste, I mean Arctic MX4, and it's still fresh because I still feel the heatsink moving back and forth. I don't know, but alright, so I did something wrong, and I entered into wrong username, and yeah, I logged into my domain admin retro, and yeah, I will continue with that, and you know, the testing. Alright, so it's running the benchmark for the 3D Mark 2001. Well, I installed 2001, 3D Mark 2001, and then 2003, and you know, 2005. You can see it's running smoothly. Look at that FPS. So it's paired with a Core 2 quad overclocked to 3.2 gigahertz. Yeah. Well, I will cut the recording, and I will be back after it finishes the benchmark. Alright, so here's the score. I don't know about you guys about, you know, benchmarking old hardware, but I think it's alright. So I'm going to do the next 2003, and oh my god, once again it's in basic. Yeah, and it crashed. Great sign. Oh, there it goes. Now it shows us, and yeah, let's run. If it works. Oh, there you go. Do not show. and here it goes. So I'm going to run it and I will be back after it showed the results. Look at that FPS. You're gonna love it. Alright, so here's the score of this 3D Mark 2003. So here it is, and yeah, let's launch the 3D Mark 2005. It will be very great if this card works under Windows NT 4 and Windows 98. The guys from ATI at that time, they did not release any drivers for Windows 98, Windows NT 4.0. Yeah, that's a shame, but it is what it is, and that's why I'm selling this this card. It's rare because it's dual cooling design pipe, but yeah, that's really about this card, and it's working without any artifacts, so that's so great. I don't care. Now unfortunately, if you want to buy this card, this is not gonna to be available for international shipping, as I don't have eBay account, and you know, the shipment cost a bit too much from where I live. But let me know if you want this card. Let me know in the comment section, or you can contact me, and we'll see. I will cut the recording, and obviously I will show you the benchmark score, and let it just roll out a little bit. That's so weird, but I like it. I mean, yeah, it's performing. Oh, well, it's rained. Yeah, I will, like I said, I will cut the recording and I will be back after it finishes. Alright, so here's the score. And yeah, and the card, it still works fine with no artifacts. Just only, you know, warm. Ooh. Yeah, it's so warm. Yeah, close. So that's really about this card, and you know, the rest of the system. Maybe I should do a little bit of a trick of you know, disabling the ME BIOS thing. I have no idea, but we're gonna have to try it and unplug the SATA hard drive while it's shutting down. I mean, after it's shutting down. And let's go into the chipset ME device, disabled. Northbridge VA, it's still disabled, so oh, never mind. Alright, so I disabled the ME bullshit. It's still burning the chipset. Yeah, unfortunately it does. Unfortunately, well, yeah, it still does it. Yeah, that's really about this shenanigans of testing hardware, and obviously the modules are working just fine. Thanks for watching, and good night.